Canon, you better watch out. Hey guys, welcome back. Big time for camera geeks like me, and a huge moment for the camera industry moving forward. The A7S III, the long-awaited successor to the A7S II, is finally here. 5 years waiting for this camera, and it's here. The Lowlight King is back. And you know, we all know the EOS R5 just got announced a few days ago. I did not make a video yesterday is because I wanted to see the videos of what the YouTube creators who got the pre-production models, what would they do with those cameras, what would they release in the first impression videos. And seeing that, seeing the low light capabilities, seeing the 4K 120, seeing the 10-bit 422, seeing the all-eye codecs, and seeing the biggest, well, of this year's camera controversy. I mean, you have 5-axis stabilization, 5.5 actually. And you have this active steady shot that, you know, further adds digital stabilization with a little bit of crop. I think it's 1.1. It's not as good as the Canon, and it's not as good as the GH5 that I'm using, but it's a lot better than any other Sony camera. I have an ISO range of like 409,000 something here. And seeing the low light footage, the video that came from B&H, and you see the footage that came from Cinema 5D, they showed some spectacular, like, night vision stuff happening here. It's like turning night into day. It's just miraculous, to be honest. There's no other camera right now in this market that does this level of low light monstrosity, and it's just his monstrosity in the best way I can say. Everything's 422 10-bit. The color, finally, 422 10-bit. Thank you. I mean, we now don't have to compromise on that 8-bit codec that was in the other Sony cameras, in the A7 III, in the A7 R4. The 8-bit was very bad. And so now finally they fixed the skin tones with the S-Log3, and it matches with the FX9. But talking about the 4K 120, just so you know, if you don't, there is a 10% crop, which is 1.1, and from the videos that I've seen, it is so negligible that I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue. And also along with that, you have the all-eye codec now as well. So all-eye is much more easier on your computer. So all-eye gives you like 600 megabits per second straight data read through, and damn, you got an option. You got a very high-end option. Dual SD card slots that are also CF type Express A. Forgot 16-bit raw output via an Animus Ninja recorder from the Sony. The Canon doesn't do that. So talking about the biggest controversy, overheating. No, it does not overheat. All the videos that I'm seeing, they are saying that we could not get this camera to overheat because of the new heat dissipation system that they have in this camera. And I saw the videos, and damn, the camera does not overheat. The battery ran out, the SD card space ran out, but the camera didn't shut off. After a long time, being a GH5 user, I never relied on autofocus. It's just so bad in this camera. And the autofocus is pretty much, in my head, I don't have autofocus. I don't, in my head, does not exist. The way it tracks the subject in all codecs and all frame rates, in any mode, time to actually say you can rely on autofocus. You can. And 15 stops up dynamic range. That's pretty much cinema camera numbers. So finally, the price, $3,500, $3,498. Pretty nice. Actually, it's pretty nice. Less than the Canon EOS R5. And I know you guys must be saying that, oh, the EOS R5 gives you like 8K, you know, you should go for that. But remember one thing. How many of you can really use 8K to its full potential when you know no one is gonna no one is gonna view 8K because most people don't have 8K TVs. And also the fact that the overheating from the videos that I'm seeing of people using the cameras, the Canon cameras, they're saying the EOS R5 and even the R6, they have so much overheating issues that they are limited into actually doing any sort of high profile professional production shoot now, because the camera just makes you wait. Okay, I guess, yeah, you can see I really love this camera, and yes, I am deciding to switch. Big switch is coming, not too soon. Gonna take my time. It ain't a cheap camera, but hey, I'm taking the big steps, step by step. I'm going towards the Sony Light. Until then, let's see what else comes up. Take care.